I don't know about you, but I think Seattle has a rising fashion scene, and my next guest designs are made for the runway. I'm joined now by designer and founder of Dollhouse Studio, Grace Ryan, whose clothing is more than a walking piece of artwork. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, before we look at your designs, first just tell me about Dollhouse and how this got started.
Absolutely. Dollhouse is fashion for future makers, and it's all about centering your unique story and beauty with fashion.
Wow, that's beautiful. And you spell Dollhouse a little interesting, different, with a 3 in it. Please explain.
Absolutely. So I get this question a lot, and it's actually because when I was younger, I loved playing with dollhouses, so that was sort of the beginning of the creative name. But I was diagnosed with dyslexia, and my family and I realized, though, there is actually a benefit in this in terms of creativity. So, you know, there's this juxtaposition of both these things. So I brought it in to be this playful area of where you can turn letters around. So if you see a 3 and you turn the top around, it's the same shape as an S. So it's like, if you know, you know, and that's why it's called that.
Wow, I love that story. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's beautiful. And now we're going to get to the pieces that you brought in today. We're starting with a dress, I understand, right? So what can you tell me about what you brought?
Absolutely. This dress that you're seeing is called the Earth Dress, and it's part of this archaeology collection. And this collection is really special because it's entirely inspired by the city. I'm so fascinated by the forests here and the way that nature even creeps into our downtown. And so this is a celebration of how can we see our human nature in the wider context of the earth.
It really is like a walking piece of art and fashion and couture, all of it.
Thank you.
Stunning. Where are we moving next? What is the second look you want to tell us about?
Absolutely. Next we can look at the wire dress, which is a gray dress with this couture motif of wire that opens up. And this is a sort of meeting of human forces as well as like the human spirit, and the clashing of when we make our own rules, how can we flourish and reach to the sky? So we're seeing someone rise up from this more cage thing, but in a beautiful way where they're expressing.
Gosh, I don't know how you come up with your inspo. We'll talk about that next. We'll move to the third look. What is the third look you're going to tell us about?
The third look is the suit jacket and the nature pant. We can start with the pants on the bottom. This is entirely inspired by these beautiful snaking grasses that we have on the side of the highways here. I just think it's so beautiful to have this infrastructure where we drive every day, but alongside this vibrant nature. And then going up, you can see this greenish yellow pollen moment, which represents the changing of the seasons. And on top, you can see this playful graffiti embroidered with Sioux. And I'm a huge fan of women's basketball and the Seattle Storm. So
Same.
this is like trying to honor Sue Bird and that. And my brand is all about telling stories and celebrating unique future makers, and I see a lot of that coming out of this storm. So
wow.
That's what that one's about.
To have that and go to a game and I would wear that all the time. That is so, I'm sure she's going to want to sport that. Your last design, what can you tell me about it?
Absolutely. This is called the camo suit, and this is from our first ready-to-wear collection. And this is all about who belongs in the city. Is it artists? Is it people who write graffiti? Is it the businesses? And you know, there's this energy of chaos and organization, and I think we can learn a lot from each other when we bring creativity into organized spaces and then bring organization into spaces that are creative. So it's a celebration of that.
Beautiful, beautiful, just stunning work. What are your inspirations for these designs?
Really, it's Seattle. I love the way that nature is connecting with the city here. It's unlike anywhere else, and my brand is all about having a question and inviting us to see ourselves as part of the Earth's context.
Okay, and you just launched the brand over a year ago.
Yes.
Congratulations on a year.
Thank you.
At Bumper Shoot, I understand. So how has this first year been?
It's been so incredible. I mean, Bumbershoot the first year was amazing. We presented the ready-to-wear collection, which is the suiting we just looked at. And then this year, we did our first cut and sew. And this was really amazing. We presented it at the Couture and Cars Festival and Fashion Show, as well as we did the Bumbershoot runway again this year. And the reception has just been so amazing. When I see my clients in the pieces, they say to me, I can't believe this fits me so amazing. Like feels like it was made for me. And for me to see their faces light up when they see their beauty centered in a unique way just warms my soul, and that's why I do it.
Highest compliment. What's next? I know it's been a year, but looking forward, what are the dreams with the company?
Absolutely. I want to make Seattle a fashion hub and really celebrate the unique voices here. I want to bring art more into the fashion space and really center it as a place to dream. And Dollhouse is all about telling your story and having a safe space to be creative and dream about the future.
Did you always see yourself here? Have you always loved fashion, or you just kind of need a moment too to be proud of yourself this year?
I've always loved fashion. I mean, when I was younger, I wanted to be a fashion designer, and Dollhouse sort of represents that idea of having a space to dream and celebrate and express and connect through that.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. This was stunning work. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.